I've been involved in horses all my life. I grew up on a cattle ranch in South Dakota, and always had a strong connection with horses and dogs and cats and all animals. And I have my own ranch in Minnesota, and do training and race horses and lessons and all that kind of thing. And I've also started with healing and communication. I have an apprenticeship program that's attracted a lot of troubled youth. You know, I help them train and stuff, but what it comes down to usually is the person and the horses needing to come together. And a lot of people don't realize that horses are emotional beings and that we need to recognize that. And they should have the freedom to express their normal behavior, which includes emotions. So if you understand that a horse's needs are instinctual and have developed over the years because they are a prey animal, so that is for their survival. And if you can understand what those are, then you can use that to your benefit as you're working with your horse. Every time you're around a horse, you're training it, or they're training you one way or the other. But even if you don't think you are, you are. So the more you can use their emotions and their natural behaviors, the more, yes, Monroe, the more you're going to get out of your relationship with them. And horses don't lie, they're honest. So they show you what they're feeling. If they're scared, they're going to be acting scared. If they're confident, they're going to be acting confident in that moment. They're not going to show false emotion. What you see is what you get with them. So they don't separate how they feel from how they act. And they've developed such a method of reading each other. Their natural environment of living in the herd is very subtle. So most people are very strong, I guess, for what they're used to. In the wild, they're very, something like that can mean a whole big deal to them in the herd behavior. So if you recognize that, also use that to your advantage. You can, the more subtle you can be, the better communication with them that you'll have. So if you open your mind up as to how to communicate with them and on their level, I guess is what the aim would be, because your horse is a mirror of yourself. So if you have a bad day and you're grumpy and the horse is going to show that. And you get a lot of people that are grumpy and come out and ride, and then they're wondering why their horse is acting up, that day. And well, that's because they're feeding off your emotions, and you feed off their emotions. So if they get scared of something, you get scared, then they get scareder, and then you get scared, and it snowballs. So it can snowball either way. The calmer you can be, the calmer they can be.